Hey, do you remember that place we always talked about? You know, the place where kangaroos play down on the sand? And the forests are so ancient that they start to grow houses of their own? Remember you said you wanted to drive all the way down to the edge where the desert meets the sea?
And you said you wanted to see the stars shine brighter in the skies than ever before, and that when you looked out towards the horizon, all you wanted to see was blue.
I think we just found it.
Lawn bowls. Wish I found it earlier. What a game.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to South Suburban Bowls Club up in sunny Mackay, where today we've got the start of the singles and, of course, this wonderful competition, the 2022 Bowls Queensland Champion of Champions, could not be brought to you if it wasn't for the sheer generosity of these sponsors: Mackay Regional Council, ASICS Mackay, which is Quality Primary Healthcare, J. Carroll Club Promotion, Henselite, the Choice of Champions, South Leagues Club, and, of course, South Suburban Bowling Club. We thank the generosity of those wonderful sponsors, as well as Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and IWE, Innovation with Energy. We thank those wonderful people who contribute to our great game. And, of course, look at some of the champions that use Henselite bowls, Henselite gear, Henselite everything. There's just three of the absolute elite people who have won gold medals at the last Commonwealth Games. Must be something good about those Henselite bowls. They're winning with wonderful quality equipment. So today, it's the start of the singles, the first game. We're going to showcase two of the lesser groups, but two wonderful players. And we have got Denise Charman playing Diane Faulkner. Now, Denise is from the SILKWOOD Club in tropical far north Queensland, and of course Diane, one of the local here, from MACKAY City Bowling Club. So it should be one heck of a game as we see Denise with her first bowl just sitting just in behind the head. This should be a crack of a game. G'day Dave McCann. G'day Michael, how are you this morning? Great to have everybody on board. Hope you enjoy the telecast. I tell you what, not a bad reply. Just quietly from Diane. Said Diane, MACKAY City Bowls Club is only about a kilometre away from here, so it's not that far. Good morning, everybody. Good to see everybody on board. Helen, thank you very much for those 200 stars. And Peter Benson, we do appreciate that. That goes straight to our disability program. We do appreciate that. G'day, Bozzy, Paul Turner, Mary Ingham. Good morning, Mary. Mary, of course, watching from Scotland. So, yes, they've just realised that it is a time game and they're waiting for the bell. I was waiting to see what they were going to do there. I just thought that they may have overlooked the fact that they were going to start, but got to wait till all of the girls finish their roll-up. And I think the buzzer's just about to be run. Of course, it's the first to 25 or 3-hour time limit. Get on you, David and John Smith. Hope you enjoy as much as you have. Tool, where are you, mate? Tell me you're at the gym, mate. Gym you be at, mate. Jim's Bar and Grill. On ya, Pete. See you soon, buddy. Thank you very much for that, Scott. Scott Heathwood, another 200 stars. Thank you. Yes, no, all that money from the stars and that, ladies and gentlemen, we try to put that into our disability program on the Gold Coast, our parabolas. Where we can, we buy them equipment, and we just ordered another wheelchair. And they're not cheap, but tell you what, it's money well spent as far as we're concerned. Really see the delight on the people's faces when we can help them out. Great people. Thanks very much for those kind words, John Steele. G'day, Clint from Helensvale. How are you, mate? So just waiting. I think the bell's going to be ringing very, very shortly. Dead on time. So now we can start the game without any further delay. I wonder why they started without the bell, but it's just, oh, well, fair enough. Yeah. On your Clint, very much. G'day, Peter Tapperton. I will let you know that, mate. I'll just go over to the draw. He's playing Evan O'Rourke, mate, from Wondai. Okay, Peter. He's out on the grass green, mate. They've got 3 games today. Should be an absolute cracker of a day. So we see Denise Charman starting all over again from the SILKWOOD Club up in tropical far north Queensland. I'll tell you what, she's got a good memory, this lass. Not a bad starter once again. Good morning, Mary from Newell in Ireland, one of our regulars. Good morning. Be night time over there, Mary. 11:30 night time, round about that, I think, Mary. So, tell you what, not a bad first up from Diane, just feeling away, but coming from MACKAY City, not far from here. So I guarantee you she's been here having a few roll-ups prior to the event. And in co-commentary with me is the one and only, the karaoke king, Mr. Jimmy C. How you going? Morning, Jim.
I don't know that I've ever been the karaoke king. I've been a lot of things, I suppose, but...
Well, I call you the karaoke king, mate, for the simple fact is every time you start singing, everybody goes home.
That's not exactly right. They do sort of have earplugs.
So we see 2 great bowls starters there already from Denise Charman from the SILKWOOD Bowls Club up in tropical far north Queensland. I'll tell you what, Diane's not going to be too far away with this one, Jim.
No. Just pulled up a little shy. I don't know whether you've been reading these ones, but Big Kevin's on board here.
Yes, I have been. G'day, Kevy. Morning, mate. G'day, Cliff. Cliff's been on every day. Hope you and Cass missed all the floods down there, mate. So see, Denise had very nice weight on that one. Just cut a grass line, as Jim and I both know on this green here, if you cut your grass line, you can be severely punished.
Yes, still learning about what's happening. She's got it out in the good country.
Oh, Kathy, sorry about that, love, that you can't do your housework again today.
It's close to the money.
Not too far away at all, Jim. And it's running through slightly. Oh, okay, thanks, Heather. Obviously, Diane Faulkner used to be, I'm pretty sure that's who she's alluding to, used to be a South Suburban member, so she should know this green pretty well then, if that's the case.
So she did the jack here or just draw another shot?
Draw another shot, mate. Look at that. Great bowl, beautiful weight. There's 3 very good bowls there from Denise.
Well, she's found a weight 4 times, really.
Yep. Good morning, Beverly. Yeah, the weight of them's pretty good on all of them, really.
She
well,
won't want this one back.
No, she's played this very well, mate.
Oh, she might want it back.
She might have to try again. All she needed was a little feather off that, didn't she?
All she needed was a little bit more grass.
Yep.
Who is Robbie Huggers playing?
Yeah, I've already told Peter that.
You've got that one.
Evan O'Rourke.
The Wandai Wonder.
The Wandai. Representing the Burnett Bowls Club. And of course,
District.
yeah, district I should say. District, but yeah, from Wandai. And of course, Robert is from Port Curtis.
Yes, he played extremely well in the zone final. Beat Tony Townsend 25-23, I think.
Yep. Good game, Jimmo.
Fantastic game. Tony played as good as he could play, which is pretty good.
Yep.
And Huggers rolled him because he played pretty good too. Very good game to watch.
Oh, mate, once you get to district level and zone level, mate, the games are normally pretty close, aren't they, as a rule?
Oh, the bowls were all in. Every end would have been 6 inches.
Yep. Okay. Dominique, which one's Chook? Billy watching from Stirling in Scotland.
I think Chook is Evan O'Rourke.
Okay. Oh, okay, I've got you. Okay, nice start. Just put up a little bit shy with weight with that one there. Yeah, no, g'day, Ann Andrews. How are you, Ann? Hope you and Mike are well.
And Olivia's watching. She knows what grass to take on this rink. She was on it when she won the fours final.
Certainly was. Morning, Bolivia.
It's a long time ago.
It was.
3 days.
Yes.
Seems like a month.
It seems like at least a month. Bolivia mightn't agree, but I think you and I would. See you on the weekend, Bolivia. So again, a nice way to bowl there from Diane. Just cut her grass line slightly. Green running absolutely superbly here this morning. It's, gee whiz, the finish on it, Jim.
This is the track.
Yeah, it is the track here, mate. Just come down to weight now. It looks pretty good to me.
She's almost a toucher.
Yep, you're right, mate. If only she threw it a little bit harder, mate, it would have been. No, that
Bad
was
call again.
a wonderful bowl there from Denise. So Diane now, just got to correct her grass line. This looks to be on a better line. Comes down to her weight. You ought to start working in from here now. As Bolivia would know, they come from there.
It's going across the line. Not by much, we'll say.
Say, yes.
That's the grass she needs, and it's right out there.
Hey, good on you, Wendy. Geez, they played well.
Nev Jamison.
Yeah, Wendy.
G'day, Neville. She's got a track again, and she's
not far away.
I think she's here again.
She is, mate. Just going to sit in behind. What a great bowl. That's a sensational bowl, mate.
I think you should run out there and play against her. Second end, she's doing 3 on the first end, pretty close.
Yep.
This one's a little narrow. It has to arrive if it's going to cause some damage.
Not quite.
It's just getting across.
Oh, Jesus. Wasn't too far off there, Jim.
A little feather helped it across
Yes.
about another 2 feet.
Susan Anton says, good luck, Evan. Good on you, Susan. Tell us who you're barracking for. One thing we do love the banter with our viewers. You know what? She's got a good memory, this girl.
Peter Matthews from Bralabar. I haven't been to Bralabar for a long time. Tell me what game's on next. I think I know what game's on next. I'm sitting on the fence just at the moment.
We'll let you know as the day wears on. Is she going to reach it with this one? She's just going to duck under, I think, Jim.
And again.
Oh, good attempt, but definitely eases the pain with that bowl.
I guess we're having John Hammond and Evan O'Rourke for the next game. 99% sure.
Oh, Clint, that's absolutely marvellous, mate. Thank you very, very much. Awesome, Clint. Thank you. Thank you very, very much.
Not that many stars in the sky. Jeff Maskell. You'll be able to tell me. We were having a chat last night about who played a lot of games third for Dougie Jacobson, and we couldn't remember his name.
Dougie Jacobson.
It wasn't even that late at night, but we couldn't remember his third. I can picture him, but I just can't remember his name. I could have gone to Mr. Google this morning, but I can't here just at the moment. But Jeff Maskell might be able to answer that one for me.
Yep. Oh, lovely start there. Once again, Jim, gee whiz, it's Denise really come out of the blocks here firing this morning.
I'll tell you what, didn't see much better effort than that. First three ends. Man, woman or child.
Ever so true, mate.
This one's got the right territory, so she's in the swim here.
Yeah, it's very close.
Almost a toucher.
Oh, just going to run out of legs, mate.
Didn't
Commentators cursed the moment you said that, Jim.
Yeah, I'm just not guessing the speed just yet. A bit early in the morning.
He's running on quite nicely, that's for sure.
Well, it doesn't really matter what hand she plays.
Oh, look at this. Yeah.
So if that was you or me playing against her, we might already have our bowls in the bag heading towards the bar.
It's open. Quite sure.
Third end of the game, and she's drawn how many? 3, 4, 5, 7 bowls within a foot. That gets it a roll, surely.
Oh, I just caught that bowl, but gee whiz, what a head. You know, for early in the game, that's just class bowling, isn't it, Jim?
Second time coming this way. Surely that scares the players next door that are in the same section.
On your Les, they just go the chookster. Hey, thank you very much. Good on you, Wade.
Here we go again.
Tell you what, she's got this on a string, mate. This isn't fair. What a bowl. That's just made 3.
Marker fumbling for a chalk spray. She's going to need a fair bit of it as this game wears on.
It really has been a great start, Pam, hasn't it? Really put the pressure on Diane very early. I mean, look at this here for a head. That's just sensational bowling. So we see a little bit of weight here. Is it going to hold? Is she going to get the outside of this bowl? Oh, not quite.
Greg Rolls is watching. He'll be learning something out of this game.
G'day, Brucey. Chrissy Monk, how are you? On fire's not the word, mate. I'm not too sure. Brian?
Goose Ponds. Oh, the tournament's still on here. I don't know whether it's still called Goose Ponds.
Yep.
Here we go. You might as well, if you can draw 3, you might as well draw 4.
My Godfather, that is wonderful. That's so consistent. That's just absolutely wonderful bowling.
Reminds me of Wayne Anderson playing in the Premier League when there was respotting.
Respawning?
Why'd you draw the 4th one when you could have covered the spot?
Yes.
Because I could. I could draw the
4th one.
I could draw my every bowl within 6 inches.
That's incredible. I mean, look at that for a head, though, Jim. Like, mate, you'd be proud if you had a head like that, mate, wouldn't you?
I'd be proud to have a head like most things. But you can't say much about those bowls. They talk for themselves.
Yes, that's 100% correct, mate. So had a bit of a look at it. So he's going to far out radar on. You got that right, Brian. Going to dead draw it. Obviously a little port down here. And I'll tell you what.
She's here.
She's not far away. Look at this for a bowl.
She gets the jack.
Whoa.
She gets 4th shot.
I mean, she played a couple of top bowls in that head, and she's still 3 down.
She scratched the right way, then she'd have got the jack too.
Thanks for that, Shane. Shane Kenner says yes. It must mean yes, it's still on. That's just absolutely incredible bowling.
Is that Shane? Is that groggy? I don't know which one's which.
Which?
I know Michael, Mick, and Grant Fellberg's on board. The father of the 2 famous Fellbergs, Cody and Jake.
What do you mean? I think Grant's more famous too.
Well, he's famous for being called grumpy. I've never seen him very grumpy yet.
No.
Tell me it's possible.
Nah, I doubt it. I doubt it.
We have a lot more grumpy people than him.
Yes.
We got a bloke called Johnny Knoll. He drinks with Grumpy and he's been training him. Grumpy's been training Knoll, I reckon. No, the ball's not in front. She's asking the marker if it's in front. It's not in front, but it's somewhere near the jack, I'll tell you.
Well, of course, because Denise is... Yep. We will get you some results coming in shortly, but most of them only played 1 or 2 ends at this stage. So once they do the boards, we'll definitely get there.
The information I'm looking for is how much the Tool's getting paid on this commentary, because groggy is dad, Heather Brown says.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Heather.
Youngest one and prettiest he's come back with. I'm not going to say anything about the prettiest, but...
Well, she was very confident playing this bowl, mate, because she left the chalk on it. So that's full of confidence for you.
Now, Tool is clicked on here. Like, I'm only filling in for Tool, and it feels very sad in my heart that I'm a Tool fill-in, really.
Yes.
That lowers you down the ladder a fair way.
Well, mate, at least you know your pecking order, mate. The Tool's up there, mate, with the best. You're not far behind. What a
Behind Tool, I'll take that as a sensational insult. I'm walking off.
Oh, yeah, Pete. Love you, mate. You know that. We will get to it. We will get to it soon. Beverly watching from Yarraman. Good on you.
Look at this.
They're not far away once again, mate. Groggy's watching from Hamilton Island. Good on you, Graham. There you go, mate. You know where all the family is now there, Jimmy?
Hello, gents, at the gym. Oh, my God.
Hello, Jim.
Hurry up.
Jim's Bar and Grill, mate, I'm telling you. Any place he'd be. Okay, we see Diane. Got a lovely line on this here. Just has to have the correct weight. Oh, working into their head now. I think it's just going to sneak around the back here. Not far away, though.
A fool for a tool.
Good on you, Dean. That's a true story, mate.
Julie Allen on board, making sure the boss is working hard.
Yep, he's...
Oh, no, she's out there again. Oh, no. That side just hangs that little fraction compared to the other ditch side.
What a great bowl, though, eh? Yeah, great start of the game. You got that right, Dean. He's on fire, mate. Well, I'll tell you what, Diane's got a really good line on this one here, too.
Did she get inside that?
Yep. Or knock it in? Yep, she has. Oh,
Second shot.
yeah, probably second. You reckon this shot? Oh, yeah.
Give him the sideways screen.
Yes, definitely one. Yep. Of course, Florence the marker. Pretty sure Robbie Florence did the final last year, didn't she? She did, yes. Good question. So Diane, looks like she's just going to vary the length a little bit here, Jim.
She's got a pretty nice track on that side.
Oh yeah, it's not going to be too far away, mate.
It's going to be very close.
Yeah, lovely first up. What a great game we got. A great start to the game we got here today. That's right, Julie Keegan and Lindsay Clark, 100% correct, mate.
Baby Huey's watching. Does that mean he's just clicked on or he's actually watching?
No, it means Huey's out of bed, mate.
He is a country boy. I think he could make it out of bed before 9 o'clock every now and again.
Good on you, Marilyn. You keep counting. Tell you what, she's not far away again. Just going to pull up just a tad short.
Kept the track.
Good on you. Good on you, Huey. See you on the weekend. Okay, Diane, she's got this one out there. Maybe just not enough
Going.
territory. Just
Might get it yet.
Not far away. What a great attempt. Oh. Morning, Anthony.
These ladies are playing very well.
Hope all's well down at Mermaid Beach. Right, we may do a quick around the grounds.
One, two, 2, 2, 3, 2. It's not hard to go around the grounds here.
Yep. That's a good looking bowl here from Diane. She's going to sit that one over or just run around the back. So on the rink next door, we've got Julie Brownie 3, Wendy Wilson 2. I can't see the names on the next one, but I can tell you it's 2 all.
It's supposed to be in order of the book, which would be Sue Slater and Kira Burke.
Yeah, it's
And then Joan Tennant should be on the left against Bronwyn Torrance. You got the binoculars and Bronwyn moves that bit.
Yeah, Sue is on the left and Kira is on the right. So you're right there, and that's 4-2 now to Kira. 4-2. And it's once Bronwyn gets out of the way. Just standing in front of the board.
She won't be shortly. The ball's come to rest.
Yep.
Joan Tennant's drawn on pretty close. And it should be
Looks like
Joan Tennant on the left.
Looks like 2-1 at the moment to Bronwyn. Pretty hard to tell because that one, the sun's shining on it. So we see another great hit here. It's a great bowl there from Denise once again. I'll tell you what, she's not far away with this one either. Look at this for a bowl.
Touch the jack.
Oh.
Sits down. Lovely little head there.
Ah, mate, the way they're playing is just absolutely sensational.
And this rink isn't particularly easy to play. Warm and sunny Bagara from Mark Winter.
Morning, Mark.
And Biscuits, Mrs. Honours. Biscuits recovered yet from his ordeal and final of the fours. And Sharon Johnson. Good morning to you all up, Mackay. Good luck to all players. It's a very good game for you to pick, Robbie, to put on the live streaming here. I didn't realise how good a game this was going to be. I can't get Evan's score at the moment because...
Yeah, we'll get it as soon as they
I
come.
can see the board. It's 100 miles away from here. It's 2 greens away.
Here we come. What a great start once again from Denise.
My
Here
God.
is. And
When someone's playing as good as that, you really hope that a storm comes in or the wind changes or something or other, because...
around the grounds, we have it now. Alice Murta, 6. Amanda Isgro, 4.
Cop this one.
Oh, what a bowl. Glenn Pitts, 2. Chris Rosanna's 4. John Hammond 6, Aaron Sheriff 2, Evan O'Rourke 5, Robert Huggers 5. So there we go.
So we have Omar
Thank you.
behind, have we?
We have to thank Linda Morris from the Match Committee for doing that. Thank you very, very much. Tell you what a reply.
OMG.
What a bowl. Anyways, these are really putting on a masterclass performance. Thank you very much, Murray, for those kind words from Bundaberg. We do appreciate it. Morning.
Troy's Jamison's on. Kurt Krasman. Oh my God.
Another great bowl there too from Diane. Yes, Kurt, that is Wendy on the rink next door.
She's down 2-0.
Rita, how are you?
We have Nail File on the next game, but I'm not sure we would mention his name as Nail File because he doesn't appreciate it too much, thank you, Leader. As you well know how much he appreciates being called Nail File.
Yes. He's on the next game, Lolita.
There we go. Look at that, she's missed a bowl.
That's the first one that she's missed the whole game so far, Jim.
Is young Kira playing this morning? Yes, she's
Yes.
on the next rink across from that. You can't quite see her. See Julia and Wendy on the mat there. Next door rink, she's the next one across from that.
She's using the white bowls.
And she's playing the girl from Chinchilla.
Sue Slater from Chinchilla.
Sue Slater.
Yep. Now, Jim, not too sure, match committee control. What's the format for the day? So the men come in here next?
Men come and play 2 games here and the women play 2 over there.
Yep.
We were guesstimating that this green running 17 plus against that green running 13 plus, that if we played all 3 in the one place, which we weren't going to do, that would take,
great bowl.
it would take a lot longer to get 3 games played here than out on the grass.
Yep.
So we're attempting to finish them around the same time by the grass coming off first, lunching, and coming back on here almost immediately. We're anticipating. There's only sandwiches for lunch because we have come off at different time frames so we can get them back on.
Yep.
Just in case that little storm they talk about each afternoon here in Mackay.
Comes through.
Because we know that's a lying machine there that says it's 31 and 61 humidity. It's about 80 humidity.
Yes, that's true. It is true. It is. I think it's high. I think it's hotter than 31 too, just quietly.
Well,
Because I'm sitting here with a fan on me and I'm sweating.
that's all the hard work you're doing.
Well, I've got to keep an eye on Robbie at all times. You know that, Jim?
I suggest if you go out there watching those games that we're just having trial ends on the outdoor green, it's more like about 34 out there at the moment, maybe 35. And pretty high humidity too.
Yes.
Kurt Kratman's very famous riding that 50cc out of the driveway at Hamilton one day. He missed the 3 lanes of traffic that he went between. We were ready to go to his funeral.
Well, the ladies have had a bit of a loose start.
What do you call that, a failure when you bowl one 3 foot away?
Well, I haven't seen them 3 foot. The way they've been playing. Oh my God, they've been inches away, Jim. So we see Diane. She's really got this on a good line. Her weight's looking pretty good with this one too. Yeah, nice correction. Yeah, you're dead right, Donna. The weight has been absolutely sensational.
Somewhere near the shot bowl.
Yep. Yeah, well, fell the right way for Denise there, I think, Jim.
Makes it shot.
Yep.
The marker doesn't want to do anything wrong when they're... I mean, player always likes a bit of chalk on their bowl, even if it's the last bowl down on the game.
Yes, that's true.
Here we go. It's how to draw the shot.
Yeah.
Grass and weight.
Lovely bowl there from Denise. Denise Faulkner from the MACKAY City Bowls Club. Sorry, Diane Faulkner, I should say, yes.
It's very tricky for us poor simpletons to remember the difference between Denise and Diane.
A great attempt there too, just quietly by Denise. Just got the wrong side of that bowl.
Aaron McCracken. He's opened up Cracker's bowl shop.
Yes,
Should
he
get
has.
some Crackerjack. I'm looking for some Crackerjack and they don't make it anymore.
Fraser Maguire, go ahead, Fraser. We'll find out for you, Jill. Not 100% sure what bowls they're using, but we'll get Robbie to hone in on it very shortly if he can. And we'll let you know. Steve Pearson, you're dead right. It's absolutely incredible draw game. Dave McCann, the consistency is, mate. It certainly is. Okay.
It's only running through the results, Crackers, when I saw you and Daniel won the pairs in 14. They haven't put your name in the book.
Look at this for a bowl. Just not going to finish. Oh, gee whiz, what a great attempt there. And Denise is a bit harsh on herself there when she's not very happy that that didn't get shot. So one shot there to Diane. Morning, Michael Brindle. A lovely morning it is. G'day, Callum. How are you? Yes, your lovely wife is playing next door, Callum.
We can't give you an update at the moment because we have two people in the boat.
Standing right in the way.
Standing and sitting. Oh.
Yep.
We can nearly get it on that screen. We still have...
Well, I can tell you that
we
it's...
have still 4 for Julia.
It is 7-3.
7-3 where?
To Julia over Wendy Wilson.
There it is.
Oh, great start there by Diane once again.
She's not...
Godfather, tell you what, they're going through the chalk here.
And the card.
Yep. Now Sue Slater.
While you're on the camera.
Yes. Sue Slater over there is down 3-5 to Kira Burke. And Joan Tennant is up 5-2 over Bronwyn Torrance at this stage. So that gives you updated around the ladies. And of course Linda Morris from the Queensland Match Committee is running around the outside, as always, getting results for us and bringing them in. We'll update you when she's back in again with some more. What a great start there by Diane, Jim.
She's checked this in the right territory. It's might be a foot behind.
Yeah, it's not going to be too far.
Might be a foot behind. Maybe less than a foot
Okay.
behind.
Just for the people want to know what bowls that they're using. They're both using Taylor SRs, both of them.
I was going to say they were SRVs,
Yeah.
but it's only just got a little less V on them.
A little less V, mate. Good on you, Callum.
This one's going to come back a long way, but can it get all the way? Yep, can get all the way.
You can throw it out there as far as you want, Jim. I reckon it'll come back.
Look at Ronnie's up there getting himself on the TV angle.
Yep. Look at this for a bowl. What a bowl.
We got any sideways out of them, Robbie?
Yes, there should be one just out there. I'm sure Robbie be able to zone in
We're
on.
going to say red.
Well, Florence isn't too sure. She's normally pretty handy. But I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if Diane, oh gee whiz,
No wonder she said it's
a measure. A pretty good call there by Florence.
The worst she can do is here sit it down. Unless it falls on the jack, which she'll go one, she'll get the shot out of it.
I think she's got the shot out of that, yes. Absolutely. Once again, what an incredible head we have here, Jim.
Well, I've only played, what's this, the 8th end?
Yep.
5 or 6 of them have been like this.
Steve Gemmo. G'day, Steve. G'day, Tracy Green. Yeah, both walking down the head. It's well worth a walk down with it being so close. I think both the girls have just said to her, yeah, not too bad. Well, they've had a good look at it now.
Wendy got the kitty through on the last bowl.
Yep.
For 1. Stuck on the green bowl. Mrs. Callum was holding 3 shots, but not to be for long.
Yeah. Okay. Denise.
Kurt Kratzman killed the last 50cc motorbike he had.
Yeah.
Lucky it didn't kill him.
On you, Kurt.
Okay.
Really not much she could, the only thing she could really do is try and put a bit of a blocker in there, Jim, because, well, I guess she's got the opportunity to trail it. Could make possibly 3 shots.
Well, if it bounces the right way when it gets touched.
That's the bottom line, yes.
It's going to be a really good shot for the red team to just roll it to the other red bowl. Probably bounces off it across to the purple. Don't think she can get that one all the way back.
No, I don't think so.
There's not much wind, but there's a few of those floating things tied up that are blowing around a bit.
Yeah.
I've knocked that speaker system off, have I? Here we go.
Not far away.
She's close here. Got something, surely.
Oh, what a bowl. What a bowl there.
I tell you what,
Hi, Denise.
I tell you what, if you didn't clap that, you're in trouble.
Mate, what a great bowl. Sitting right on it.
And I guess it's only one. We'll find out soon.
Do you reckon she's going to mess with it?
The second shot. So you got to get that one out without moving. The second shot's close. They've decided it. And
One shot.
One only.
One only. Gee whiz, what a bowl. Morning, Sharon Johnson. Only the good die young. Good on you, Kurt.
Kiwi Deegan.
Yep.
Some singles games are 21 up and some 25 up. I do remember 31 up. We changed 31 up to 25 up because we could play 3 in a day instead of 2 31s and get more games played.
Yep.
As soon as we've gone 3 25s, everybody's now 20 years older and saying I'm too old to play 3 25s. We want to play only 21 when we play 3 in a day. In another 20 years, when we're 20 years older, we'll be playing 15 up because we can only play 3 in a day. That's my excuses for having to play 21 some days. Yes. Flat out getting 2 games of 25 up in a day as a games director at home. Di is how Diane Faulkner introduces herself. Great camera work from Paul Butler.
Yeah,
well, he's been practicing for a while, hasn't he?
Yes. Yes, and you did right, Joe. It's a masterclass of bowls. It's just great stuff. 100% correct, Joe Richards. And Bev Peters says there's a big storm in the Isa last night. No power, so she's working from home. We'll definitely keep you updated on Big Al score. Don't you worry about that. So, Denise with her next bowl. She around this. Oh, just got a little straightener.
She's put one blocker in for herself, but
Yes, she
it's
has.
going to change. But I would think she'd have to be around that purple bowl anyway on that side of the green.
She's thrown this out there and it's starting to work into the head now.
It's going to be second shot, if not the shot. Falls on its back. Yeah, it's a big whiting she signalled then.
Yeah.
Pauline Rose is saying she's cheering for both Joan Tennant from her district and Bronwyn Torrens, her friend.
Her friend. Oh, a bit hard then.
Well, that's the next best thing if you're holding shot.
Yep. That's a bit like myself though, Jim, state of origin time. Barrack for Queensland, but New South Wales my second favourite team.
Hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
This one's got a lot of turning to do.
I'll tell you what, it's trying very, very hard.
It's got to fall down twice. Had to fall down twice, I think.
Certainly is, Derek. There's quite a few people here.
Doing a bit of leaning, so she wants it to turn. She doesn't want it to turn onto that purple bowl, I'll tell you. Like that.
Yes. Yep, just rocked it in just enough there by the looks of it there, Jim. Okay, around the grounds. Alec Murta, 13. Amanda Isgrove, 6. Glenn Pitts, 7. Chris Rosannas, 4. John Hammond, 8. Aaron Sheriff, 9. Evan O'Rourke, 8. Robert Huggers, 9. Thank you very much, Linda.
Okay, so
Close games.
8, 9 and 9, 8. This one is going to be second shot.
Yeah, great bowl there from Diane. Is it going to fall over? I don't think it has to anyway. I think that is second shot.
Doesn't have to, but you've tipped it over.
Yep, it's fallen. That's it. 2.
10-5. You wouldn't think that this game would still be playing the way the red bolt started. Having 7 of the first 10 bowls within 6 inches.
Yes, it's one heck of a game of singles. The heads have been absolutely first class by both these outstanding ladies.
That little bowls picker upper.
We see the TV cameras in here now, Jim. Coming in, taking a shot for the news this evening. It's like Channel 7.
Okay.
Great to see. Fantastic. Great promotion of our great sport.
Be able to get this one on the cameras.
Yeah, look at this for a bowl. Not going to be too far away.
Should get this one on the cameras when it touches it. Oh, it's short.
Right,
Called it early again.
Called it early, mate. What a great start.
Not quite ditch the ditch because the mat's up a fraction, but strong 3/4. This one has to be heavy because it's a cross. It's not heavy. It's jack high. Almost.
Yeah, I think that's impressed me with these girls has really been their weight control. It's really has been outstanding.
All sorts of control, really.
Yes, well, that's
This
true
green
too.
isn't all that easy to play on.
Yeah.
But they're just making it look like a picnic.
Well, they are, aren't they? There's you're in a lot of danger in this rink, and you're a white kitty, I can assure you of that.
Well, this one can quite get here either, can it?
Yeah, I think it's trying pretty hard. Just going to pull up.
Mark Gillette's on board.
Not New Zealand, John Deegan, Jimmy. Noosa originally, now working in Thailand. Brian knows, and that's true. Definitely do, John. Doing a great job over there with those kids. Fantastic to see. Keep up the good work.
Okay, I know Johnny Deegan now.
There you go.
That's back in probably Greg Brown's time.
Yep.
And we had Bobby Cook here yesterday. He might be back again today.
Okay.
That would have been the same era at Noosa.
Yeah. So now this one here is definitely going to make it. Yep.
Just doesn't quite swishker when it's on the 6 foot line
No, it's true, does it?
on that side. I got to think of what Kiwi Deegan's name is now that plays for Cairns.
Lovely correction.
And shot.
And shot, yes. Yes, Christine, how are you this morning? Yes, ever so true.
Dave from Kilcoy. Ian Ross from Nelson Bay. And
Right.
Tony Dund.
Got them from all over the place today, Jim. Great to see, isn't it? Everybody enjoying the game. Well, she's turned her back on that one.
And it was last ball.
Good morning, Joan. Okay, she's really just got to rock her her front bowl.
Yeah, she needed to take a grass. She didn't want to knock her in 2 times in a row, and she's a chance. 2 times in a row.
Yep, looks that way
I
from
don't
here.
know whether it's made it shot, but
That's what you call a camera, Robbie says. He's too busy looking at the camera. He's drooling. Hey? No, it's the one shot there, Robbie. 1 to Diane. G'day, John and Val, watching from Canada. Great to have you on board. G'day, Brody. G'day, Jumpin' Joey. No doubt at work. Yes, John and Val watching all the way from Canada.
Julia and Wendy scores 9-7 to Wendy.
Bruce Kirk just come up with a comment and said, Robbie, no. Yes. Good on you, Brizzy.
I think that camera's honing in on this box, really, the way it's aiming straight this way.
Hey, Graham Lewis says, come on, Brian, shout Robbie one of those. Good on you, Graham.
That'll then just be you get Bowls Australia to put it on their account.
Yes.
You wouldn't know it.
Oh, what a lovely starter there from Denise once again. Robbie's still drooling over that camera, I can tell you that right now. Good on you, Graham.
Mark Larson. Mark Gillette is a legend. Howdy, guys. Nice coverage up at the ridge. Watching from Wollongong. Can't see Seymour. Whoops. Fat fingers. We're out there and it's going to come a long way. Here it comes. Not quite enough to count.
Good morning, Eileen Willie.
Wiley.
Morning, Wiley. Sorry, Wiley. Just not going to be far
In
away.
the swim.
And just running through the head. So still one at this stage, by the looks of it, to Denise Charman from SILKWOOD Bowls Club from tropical far north Queensland.
Well, the one thing in her favour is that Sue Brady's moved down south.
Yes.
It gives everybody a chance of winning something.
Sue's one of Queensland finest, Jim, as you're fully aware. Has been for years.
One's just not quite going to get in time.
Just a
We
bit
knew
of,
what she was trying to do.
yes, you did. Just
She was a little wide or a little heavy or both. Portland and Victoria from Lindsay. I have a reliable source that it's going to be 10 degrees, the minimum temperature in Melbourne on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Is there any truth in that, Lindsay? Falls down, fell the wrong way.
obviously the horse you back down there on the weekend, you want to have a big jumper on it, you reckon, Jim?
No, I think I want to have a big jumper
On. You going down there?
Oh, it's the right time of the year.
Yep.
Kick 2 out. They're going to kick 3 out if they've kicked 2 out. That one up the front's a little bit further away than we imagined, looking at the screen. And the crowd's starting to roll in down that left-hand side.
Definitely. People pulling up. Okay, around the grounds while they're doing this measure.
3.
Does look like 3. Alex Murta, 14. Amanda Isgrove, 7. We have Glenn Pitts and Chris Rosanis, both locked at 7 all. Aaron Sheriff, 15. John Hammond, 8. And Robert Huggers, 11. And Evan O'Rourke, 9. So thank Linda very much for those updated scores.
So Sheriff's got his teeth into that game now. He was down 4 shots and he started to get on top of Johnny Hammond, son of Grinder.
Yes, Grinder here.
Possibly called Nail File, being a small grinder. Can't think of what a small grinder is. Nail File is the closest thing we've come up with.
Come with, yes. Okay, so we have Denise once again. Gee whiz, she's putting some pressure on with this first bowl, Jim, isn't she?
She's always getting close. Now, Troy, that's really sad because instead of me, you're going to get Tool Balderson, and that can hardly be an upgrade.
Yeah, old Tool, he'll be here after he's done his workout.
I want to get him here soon.
Yeah. Tell you what, it's not a bad reply here from Diane.
Gonna beat it. Just.
Yes. Troy says, come on, Evan O'Rourke.
The One Die Wonder.
Yes.
I think we have a little chance of the Nail File versus the One Die Wonder. And another one in the target area here. Can she sit on it?
Not quite.
Wally Schmidt, sometimes known as Sicko.
I know Wally.
Made a bit of a tour up to Bargara for whatever reason the other day and went down the club, and lo and behold, here's Wally. And we're all doing Where's Wally?
Yes, where's Wally?
At Bargara.
Okay, Denise, this looks a lot better weight-wise.
Got to quite get there the last bit, and it does.
Yep.
The shot.
That would be the shot.
Can see a little bit out of our left side here.
Yep.
Can see a little bit of live. Now the camera's on this rink, Brian. It's the right time to go streak up and down and get on the camera?
No, mate. There could be children watching.
It could be me watching.
I want to scare the children, mate.
Robbie's got that camera on the camera. Ryan Bester's watching. And not quite here. Now, she played the shot to trail that kitty through. She has 2 to trail it to now. 1 down. She plays the same shot as she played. No, she's out on the draw grass. She's out on the draw grass with a metre away. Brings her back to the line. Okay, so we've bumped Brian for a little bit. We're here on a little lonesome. And we've told all our jokes, so we'll just do bowls. See that little line up on the left-hand side of the green there? The ladies are warming up to in 2 and 3 deep, cheering for the local girl. And if you have a look behind, nearly all those jerseys are the same. Next door girls, Kira Burke's getting away in her game, 11-4. And over on the far game, we also have Joan Tennant getting away from Bronwyn Torrens, 13-3, 11-3. Got some grass. It's the first part of the equation. Now if we just arrive that last foot, we get chalk. We won't chastise her for not getting chalk. Can't have played any better bowls than that. This one's got to just get there. Pretty close to getting there. Now what happens when it falls down? Thanks for coming. Try that out, Robbie. The chicken's way out. Someone draws 2 inches short and someone draws 2 inches past. Not everybody know what a Dremel is, but I guess a little grinder would be a Dremel. You might like Dremel better than nail file. John Bagnall, washing from Foster, and Liz Plowman from Mareeba. Here we go, we're just the back of it. And we still got no idea who's got shot. You going to say red? Or are you going to say nothing, Robbie? Nearly gets back. Here it comes. Here it comes. They're delivering so well. This sort of speed with this sort of grass, you just don't want to miss your delivery, and they're not. Well, we've got 4 certainly within a foot, and a couple more not very far away. With 1 bowl to play. No, we're not going to call him sandpaper because he's not that rough. Some man might be rough, but he's not that rough. This is another big chance here. Had to be inside the red. Get the calipers. Get the umpire. Tracy Green says red. We'll see how you go here, Tracy. Great bit of camera work. Clearly, she said. One red. Now, how far up are we going? The full length. Mat up a bit and the jack on the tee. Close to the tee, which means the forehand at this length is just got a little hang on it by about 18 inches. Makes that one about the right track. Had to arrive. Grass right. Weight pretty close. They're very good bowls. They're very good bowls. Hugo. I haven't seen Hugo for a while. These birds don't waste too many. No, you could say that again. And you can call them birds because I'm far too close to them than you are. And we'll put one just behind in case someone bumps it. Now, don't miss your grass with that one on it. And you know it takes a bit. Going to cross the line. Didn't bump it, but I suppose that's the advantage of playing perfect weight all the time. You have a sneaky fiver on someone, well, whoever bets against Omar winning any singles game in Australia likely to go hungry and thirsty. But the favourites don't always win, but if you're going to pick someone to win a singles, you're going to have to pick Omar. We have Alex Murtagh getting away from Manny Isgro, 17-9. We still have very close game between Rosanis and Pitts at 9-7. And Omar's come from 6-2 behind to go 21-8, so he scored 19-2 against Johnny Hammond. And Robert Huggers and Evan O'Rourke is 12-9 to Robert Huggers. Still anybody's game. So there's 2 close ones in the men still and 2 that are getting away. I mean to say, everybody says the men's games are better than the ladies' games. You find a better game than this one. The bowls they're playing there. Here comes another one.
Not going to be far away.
Try this one out for size. Just got to stop that little walk. Tail the kitty for 2.
What a bowl. What an incredible bowl.
It's not like this is a real short end or whatever. It's longer than 3/4 with the kitty on the 6-foot line. 3 bowls within 6 inches, 1 resting and 2 18 inches away. The only problem with walking to head and having a look at that is it doesn't look any prettier when you get up there.
The standard of play is just absolutely outstanding, as you were saying there, Jim. And I just went for a little walk there for a second. I came out and watching some of the men's games, and the quality of play out there also too is just absolutely astounding. Alex Murder, Amanda, I was walking past. Amanda had 4 shots, and Alex just drew a resting touch with his last bowl. And believe you me, the head was a little bit tighter than this one.
Alex has been as good a player for Queensland as there was at one stage, with him and Charlie Hayes winning the state pairs, I think twice in a row.
Yes.
In the late 2006, 2007 area. Seeing as he was from Bundy, he lowered himself a bit, played with me in the Brisbane North Pairs in 07, 08. My last 2 years there, we won the pairs those 2 years because I used to throw the kitty down and clap. That's all I had to do.
Is that right, mate?
Alex was in such good form. Played players of the standard of Charlie Hayes.
Yes.
Jeff Twist with his son that now plays for Australia.
Ben, yes.
Benny.
Yep.
Freddie Diamond.
Going back to some great names through there.
At that stage, Alex was better than them all because he could carry me.
You went all right in your day, bud.
Better to be a has-been than a never was.
Never was, and that's a pretty true story there. Liz Plowman watching from Mariba. Good morning, Ray Freestone. The men are playing. Yes, they're out on the outdoor green.
Michael Best watching from Harvey Bay. Scores for the ladies, please. Well, there's 2 games that's getting away on the far side. Yes. And that's Joan Tennant over Bronwyn Torrens and Kira Burke over Sue Slater. As for these games, I'm not going to say who's going to win this game because everybody keeps drawing within 2 or 3 inches.
It's just ever so true.
And the other game's 11-10, where Julia Brownie is 1 behind Wendy Wilson. Now,
Julie's in front. 11-10.
Okay, the wrong way round. Where she's in front, 11-10.
And looks like she just picked up 2 on that end too, by the looks of it.
All the experts could tell me that Kira Burke would win that half and Wendy Wilson would win that half. And experts aren't always right.
No, it's always different on paper to what actually happens out in the green, Jim, as you know yourself. It's now 13-10 to Julie over Wendy Wilson. And quality of play is just absolutely outstanding. Morning, Maddie Bell.
This one's got to come a little bit further. Suppose I've done a bit of commentator's curse on them after the last game. It's a big whiting.
Yeah.
She's shown about 4 foot. That's better. Mick West. Good luck to Joan and Kira. I guess there's a heap of Mick Wests, but I went to school with a Mick West. Burrow. All this live streaming is ruining your holiday. Thanks to sunny Cooktown, you don't need a holiday, Burrow. What would you need a holiday from?
Not far away with this one.
Might pick it up as well. Not quite.
Oh, gee whiz! We'll save the marker some chalk.
This being a quick fill-in for tools seems like a long-time job.
Mate, you know it's like when he goes to the gym.
How did he ever hold down a job in the first place? Well, I don't even know what he did.
I don't think he knows what he did.
Can't have annoying people. Can't be a profession, can it?
Oh well, you reckon he was? He's got himself a job. I reckon before the year's out. I reckon before then he'd be coaching Manly.
Oh, that one's been
Hey.
that one's been worked on pretty long and hard. You imagine Tool being the coach. All workouts would be on your right arm in the bar. Not quite here again.
Not quite, no.
It gets inside, it could easily
Well,
count.
I'll tell you what, I don't know.
You'd need our expert to tell us whether that's
Yep.
one or two, or none. She's going to take that one out. It's going to be one, and one only.
It looks that way.
Sox Dransfield, good morning. How's Chris Rosanis going? He's to the difference, 9-7. Gary Kingston. Has the jack been the same size since the bowl started? Well, they're seeing it like a cricket ball, a football. Alan Howard, long-suffering partner of Tool. Mitchell Mears. They're both waiting for Tool to come on the commentary.
I don't think they are. You won't be far away now.
We're just dragging a little bit on those ones.
Yeah, they do.
Jack High.
Yes, good starter. Very good starter. In actual fact, when you walk out there, there's about 25 ladies from the MACKAY City Club.
Yep. You can see them on the left hand
on the left-hand
occasionally.
side, on the left-hand side. Oh dear, I tell you what. G'day, Christine.
They're all in their outfit and they're 3 deep on the side of the green.
Yep. Okay, Christine, we'll give you a quick run around in a second.
Frank Jacklin, watching from Point Vernon, Harvey Bay.
The next door's Julie Brownie 13, Wendy Wilson 11. We have Kira Burke 16 over Sue Slater is on 4, and then we have Joan Tennant 15. Bronwyn Torrance looks like it's 3 from here.
Yep.
So there's the round the grounds for you, Christine.
We're round the back, we're round the grounds, and now we're round the back
We're
with this
now
one.
round the back with this one, mate. Bit of cover.
I mean to say that Denise hasn't drawn one within a foot with the first 2 bowls. That hasn't happened very often.
Often, no. It's even within 6 inches, I reckon, Jim. Is she going to get around this one? Not quite.
First end, she's really failed with any of her first 3 bowls, but you wouldn't like to tick her off yet. Keep Tool off the mic, that'll make my day, says Mitchell. Well, I keep saying that at least 50 viewers drop off as soon as Tool comes on the commentary.
Hey. Good on you, Wendy.
And makes 2.
96. Fantastic.
Oops.
Fantastic, Frank.
Only have to stick one through slips to make 100.
100, that's it. You won't get a lead from the Queen anymore.
Oh, she doesn't like this one either, but it's not much wrong with it.
If she sits his bowl.
It's a little tight, and a little tight all of a
Just
sudden
missed
goes to a big tight.
Yep. And Marilyn's watching from Riverhead's Harvey Bay.
Now, whether that's 2 shots already, one and a measure.
So we've got 3 games today.
Yep.
Now, next game is going to be...
She's inside that for 3.
Yep.
We think 3.
Yep. Looks that way from here anyway, doesn't it? Yeah, our next game, Jim, is going to be John Hammond versus Evan O'Rourke.
Yep.
And then the last game is going to be Airlie Beach, Amando Isgrove versus Algester's Glen Pitts.
That's how the plan is.
Yep.
Tomorrow morning, 8:30, we'll kick off with the ladies' final and the 3rd and 4th playoff. And as soon as they're off, not even time to get a pie.
You're joking.
We'll be on with the men's final and the 3rd and 4th playoff.
Mate, last time I flew with this airline.
I imagine maybe you could get a 10-minute break.
Maybe a sausage roll. Or sausage roll. We won't have time for a pie, but we'll definitely have time for a sausage roll.
As long as it's not 2 big glasses of red like you polished off last night.
Hey, not me. Anyways.
Mark Springs on board. Barry Ashby's got something to say here. Played with her against in top class. You admitted to mention the other players you played with. In Baserio, Albert Newton, Donnie Marshall.
That's Brian Marshall there, Barry. IAN too, Barry.
Ronnie Marshall was credited with the best delivery in Australia, Queensland.
It wasn't Brian Marshall then, Barry.
No, it was Ronnie Marshall. Albert Newton was quite high up there.
Yes, he
Albert
was
Newton
too.
was back in the Bert Palm days, where Bert Palm was winning things and playing in Empire games before Bagara happened, but lived at Bagara and has brought into the Australian Hall of Fame only a couple of weeks ago. He was often opposition to Albert Newton and Ronnie Marshall. Played with them in the Queensland team, where Bert skipped 398 times for Queensland, which meant he was better than average.
Yeah, it definitely does sound that way back in those days, though, Jim, that's for sure. It's very hard, though. I've been asked a lot through my years involved in the game, too, and particularly doing the greens for Jack High and various major events I've done over the years, to try to compare players from different eras, but you really can't, can you?
Well, they took a bit of grass.
In those days they did, yes.
Because they only had super grips. Super grips were the tight ones that came in.
Yes.
Inside of the Dunlops. And we've been taking a bit of grass on this track compared to these bowls, and probably double, which meant when you played an upshot, you played it with some serious weight. You didn't play 6 or 8 foot through the head.
Okay, around the grounds, here we go. Alex Motor, 17. Amando Isgrove, 13.
Oh, he's back in the swim.
Back in the swim, that's complete. Chris Rosanis, 12. Glenn Pitts, 9. Aaron Sheriff, 25. John Hammond, 10. And the other games, Robert Huggers, 17. To Evan O'Rourke, he's on 10. And we thank Linda very, very much for that. We see a good-looking bowl here from Diane. That's going to be the shot.
So Omar's off 10 to 10.
Yep. Well, Linda was saying that this is one event that Aaron has not won. And he's hungry for it. So, mate, normally when I'm hungry, I just go to a pie shop. For Robbie, of course.
Obviously. He won the pairs with Wilkie in 18.
Yep. Yes, he did.
And that's the only number he has on this sheet, down to 2014.
Yep.
He may have some more between 2007 or 8 when he... 2006 I know he was still playing in New South Wales.
Yes.
He hasn't been here.
Just the one shot there to Diane. 16-11 now. See, it's 14-11 next door to Julie over Wendy. Julia. Name's been changed to protect the innocent.
Mrs. Brownie.
And Kira is up 18-4 over Sue Slater. Sue, of course, from the Chinchilla Bowls Club. And we have Joan Tennant up 16-3 over Bronwyn Torrens from Monto, representing the Port Curtis region. We see Diane's not going to be too far away of her first bowl with this one. A great starter, Jim.
That's what you're supposed to do, playing singles. Get your first one somewhere near it. Wayne Masters is up.
G'day, Wayno. Hope you're keeping well, buddy.
Julia's had a walk to the head, had a look at those couple of green bowls sitting on the jack.
Yep.
She's come back and she's let her go. She's halfway up. She's still a bit hopeful. She's a bit wide.
Look at this reply, though, from Denise, not too far away.
She wasn't very wide. She touched the jack back a foot.
Great bowl there.
Sensational shot. You can just see what happened on the left-hand side now. Right track. How far behind?
Yeah, he's going to be a few feet.
Not so much wasted there. Yes, Johnny Deegan. Possibly even back in the stage when Peter Bellis was the Noosa.
Yes.
Greg Brown. I suppose that's about when Kelsey was starting out. And then last night we found out of Claire. That's where she started. Claire
Dukes in those days?
Claire Duke in those days.
Yeah, she started off.
Brian and I were having an argument. I said she played for Victoria. He said, you're wrong. She played for New South Wales. I said, you don't know what you're talking about. So we got Claire Turley over.
She clarified it.
Yep, she played 10 years for Victoria and then 10 years for New South Wales.
I don't recall her playing for Victoria, though. I really don't.
I don't recall her playing for New South
Wales.
Wales.
So that's the funny part about it.
Because that was 08 she went to New South Wales, and that's when I went back to Bundaberg. Out of the limelight of the southeast corner.
Yes, that's correct too, you did.
Because whenever we went anywhere, she was playing for Victoria. But born in Queensland.
Yes, up on the Sunshine Coast.
First played at Noosa.
Yep, what a great bowl. Once again there from Diane. Two great bowls there from Diane. Yeah, that's true. So she's actually a Queensland lass.
She's a tri-stater. Here comes a bit of a saver. Oh, it's a fraction under. Under what? That and falls on her back.
What a bowl. What a magnificent bowl.
Have a look at those 6 bowls there.
Oh dear.
Geez, I'm glad I didn't get to the last 8 in the ladies singles.
Mate, I tell you what,
it's a great.
I would not want to play
great
against.
ambition. Great ambition.
Would never want to play against either of these ladies.
Not to make the last 8 in the ladies champion and champion singles.
Unbelievable.
I do not want to be out there.
Absolutely. What an incredible head that was. Was a very good last bowl, Christine, that's for sure. Yes, Denise Charman from the Silkwood Bowls Club.
She's turned her back on it.
What for?
It's going across.
She's not happy.
We would have thought that's all right. Skipper would give a little clap and said at least that one's behind.
John.
Quite right about Maroochydore. I'm not sure about the other half. John?
There's a nice starter there once again. Heidi.
Hilda.
Yep.
She'll be back shortly with the next round. We'll put it on her.
We'll put it on her. There you go, John. You're not happy with this one neither, Jim.
She just missed a grass. A fraction. Colleen Ebbett and Bribey, Dean Drummond and Johnny Walker.
Mr. Walker.
Been happy with his Pyalba crew winning yesterday.
Oh, mate, why wouldn't he be?
They didn't just beat Sean Ingham and Miss Lanham, they annihilated them. 24-8.
Mate, Mark Armstrong, one of those bowlers that just goes along slightly unnoticed, Jim. I think he's,
It's unnoticed because he didn't play for 15 years.
Yes, yeah. Hasn't he come back with...
It's easy to be unnoticed then. I had a bit of a longish chat with him last night, where he came to Queensland 2002.
Yes, he did.
But he had a business to run, make some money to feed himself.
Yes.
You get hungry at night time if you don't have a job.
True.
And mowing greens is too hard a job for most people.
Well, something I knew I had to do every day. I don't think I ever got it right. I had to go back the next day and do it again, Jim.
Being a greenkeeper is not that dissimilar to a bowls coordinator when you have 283 bosses.
Yes, that's ever so true.
And 283 people give you a bit of constructive advice of how to do it better.
Yes. As I've said, a comment to a lot of bowlers over the years, I don't know why I ever wasted my time going to the Ryde School of Horticulture. If those people had told me then all I had to do was join the bowls club to have as much knowledge as them, I would have saved myself 2 years at the Ryde School of Horticulture. Eh?
I wish I'd have been there to give you a little advice as well. You'd had an extra one. You'd had an extra helper.
Yes. Good morning, Beth. How are you this morning?
I can remember, while we're up having a look at the head, I might as well say, I remember at a meeting one time when the old man was jumping up and down because the greens weren't quick enough. And he instructed the greenkeeper if they didn't get any faster, he would super glue onto the side of the mower the scarifier. What do you call it?
Grooming wheel.
Grooming wheel. He would super glue the grooming wheel to the mower, so he would do it every time he mowed.
No, just.
That was a good enough threat to find another 2 seconds overnight.
Right, yes. Can happen.
I'll super glue the grooming wheel to the mower.
In this day and age, the grooming wheel, that's all the little
Here comes
tinkler.
number 3.
No, round the back. Round the back.
How far heavy? No, enough. She's hit the line with 4 bowls.
She definitely has. Grass is absolutely spot on.
The game's tightening up as it goes too.
Definitely the 2 shots. Florence got the 2 paddles in the air.
Robbie, I've just lifted this mic thing up again. It must just fall down by itself.
Hey, Ros Arnold. Hope to see you on the weekend. Good on you, Socks. How are you, mate?
Springer's an ex-greenkeeper.
He certainly is.
Didn't know that about Mark.
Good on you, Beth. I'm sure you would have heard that conversation numerous times.
She's walked away from that one as she hasn't got out past the second black line.
Yep, it'll start going now.
It's going to get a fair way.
Yep.
Only one black line.
Joy, the Queensland selectors are here. They've watched a lot of games over the last week, as they always do.
Three of them are here, aren't they? Gaz?
Gary has gone back to Townsville. He left last evening. Wendy Wilson's here playing in it.
Oh, there's four of them counting Wendy. I'm counting her as a player.
Well, she's playing in it, but she's also a state selector, and of course you've got Chrissy Pavlov and Brad Harris also here, so, you know.
We're back in business with this one. Oh.
Not quite, mate. Early call.
Oh.
Early call.
I get a 2 minute in the bin for that one.
There's a good crowd there. We see the chairman of the match committee just come in to check on his little mate down there.
Shot there. Oh, no.
The tool has arrived.
Thank God. Hang on, I'll just see how many people. There's about 400 on there at the moment. Now they've heard tools arrive, it should drop. It should go to 680. It should drop to about 350.
Not asking what price you're paying for your petrol.
Where's the aircon then? My office over there. Yeah.
Is 15.7 correct?
No, it's been changed. Robbie's already fixed it, mate.
We've got Kira Burks on 24 across the other side.
Yes. Nothing.
And this could tighten up very quickly here because
big bowl here,
she's been wild with 3 bowls.
which has been most unusual, hasn't it?
No, but she has to make a bit of a choice now. Oh, is she wide enough on that hand? Don't think so.
Depends upon her weight now.
No, she's gone.
She is too.
That's not wide enough there. She has to catch that Jacko bowl or she's away.
Yep. This is going to make it more interesting.
One would think it's won the difference, and I'll hand up to Mr. Peter Toole Balderson to take over. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Jim. Appreciate your input. Now a handy pick up there. Game really starts to tighten up now. Morning, Pete.
Morning, Brian. How are you? Robbie?
Very well, mate. How was the gym, mate? All right?
Yeah, it hasn't changed since yesterday.
Right.
All the same things there. The only thing that changes me, I get fitter.
That's it.
Good to see Jimmy take over for me for a while. Pretty close game on it now.
Well, it's
Brian?
It's been a high-quality game once again, though, Pete. The girls are playing absolutely superbly. You'd really be in danger if you're a liquid chalk or the white kitty at the moment, because, by God, they've hit it quite often.
Yeah, Diane's a ex-Suburban player, so she used to love the carpet.
Yep. I'd see most of the MACKAY City Bowling Club, so they're all sitting out there.
Yeah, it looks like you got all the ladies, the whole lot of them here.
Yeah, watching. It's great to see, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Carolyn Jones is 15-7, the current score. No, Carolyn, that's way behind. It's 17-16 in favour of Denise.
Good ball there.
Somebody just finished over there, 25, looks like Kira.
Yeah, looks like Kira's had a win. And congratulations. I tell you what, nice reply here too, just quietly. A lovely weighted bowl there from Diane.
Just talking to Omar on the way in. He had an easy win over young John Hammett.
Yep.
John said he led him 6-2, but only scored 4 more, which happens against the goat.
That's true. I was saying before too, Peter, that's one event that Omar hasn't won.
Is it? The state singles?
Singles, champion of champions.
He's won everything this year as well.
And they tell me he's something that he's striving for. They tell me he's got some hunger.
Yeah, he asked me all about the carp and that yesterday. He said, is it a good draw? I said, yeah. I said, you'd like it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where he plays. He can play on the bitumen.
Yeah, well, that's true too. Still draw a shot.
I think that just fell in for another shot.
Scott, how are you? Yeah, Till's here.
Everything will happen now, Scotty. Denise just cut the grass. I think
Yes,
she had
she
pretty
has.
good weight.
G'day, Stephen, Peter, Moira. How are you, Moira?
Jean Bramage, Robbie, is there any reason we have static on live stream?
No, there's definitely no static on this
There's no
end.
static here at the moment. There was yesterday, but
Yeah, but there's not today. Yeah, no, there wasn't this day.
it was on my TV. Oh, no. We're just having a go at Robbie as usual. He's arguing too. I think Denise has left a bit short here.
Yes, she has. I tell you,
No,
she's
Grant, I
underdone.
think she could be 3 down again here.
Yep. Yeah, no, definitely not this end. I can guarantee you that, Jen. Yep. There's no static coming through the headsets today. It's been perfect. Okay. Yeah, but you always hear something in your head.
So do I.
So to speak. So to speak. That do you go right too, buddy?
I just got a text for another boat. It's definitely static. Which headset? Mine.
You broke it. Never was there when Jimmy was there. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Carla.
Yeah, blame me, Robbie.
Yeah. They're measuring for third shot here, Peter, by the looks of things.
Yeah, just looking at 4 favourite, yeah, the purple one.
Yep. Had to be.
That's a big turnaround. When I was watching this morning, Denise was winning pretty easy before I got here, but
Yeah.
it's 19-17 now, and Diane's on the... And only needs a couple.
There you go. There's Mackay District. Says no static here, but very difficult to get any work done. Yes, so we have a new leader. Diane has hit the lead. Well done.
I watch all the ladies from Mackay that they always score their own game as well.
Yeah.
Hello, Wally sent you a friend request.
Okay, so that's it, keeping it 3/4 length.
A little bit over this one, Diane. Only just. Denise just needs to settle down a bit and
Yes.
just get back on a draw. She's been cutting them short since I've sat down. Taking them narrow. It's the better bowl.
Not too far away with this one. Yeah, great bowl there from Denise. Got her grass line back on straight away.
Peter Matthew, has Hugger's game finished yet? Still a few games going on out there.
Yes.
I think Diane's a little bit over again here.
Just a little bit over. Most of it, Pete.
We're getting a bit nervous, getting close to that 21.
That's 25, mate.
Oh, it's 25, is it?
25, my friend.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 21. But all good. I'm here for a bit longer than I thought.
Yes, no, it's the first to 25.
It's another good bowl there by Denise. Diane's got good grass. She just needs to take it off a little.
Two good bowls there.
I think she's just took the same weight.
Just going to sneak around the back once again.
Same weight, 3 bowls, all the same weight. She's letting Denise get back in here with being a bit wayward. This looks another good bowl by Denise. She's got this end down on the string. This should be nearly right on it. Yeah, that's 3 great bowls.
Got the pressure on now, Peter, hasn't she?
Yes, she needs at least to get second shot, Diane. And she's thrown it out there. She's given herself a chance. Oh, it's going to hook across. Oh, she had great weight too.
Yeah, beautiful weight on that one there, Peter.
Oh, she's let her off the hook. She went too wide and heavy.
Okay, we've got a quick around the grounds. Just while they get the next hand. Alec Motor, 23. Amanda Isgrove, 16. Glenn Pitt, 16. Chris Rosanas, 13. Aaron Sheriff, as we said before, has finished. And in the other game, Robert Huggers, 19. Evan O'Rourke, 15. Now, Linda. John Deegan. Linda Morris started at Maroochydore. Sorry, Maroochydore Beach.
Maroochydore Beach.
She started at Coolum.
She started at Coolum. John, there you go.
He was
Yep, there you go. Coolum. There you go.
Denise picked up a 3 then to go back to the front, 29 in, and she started off with a great bowl.
Kathy, Wendy Wilson is down 17-14. To Julia Brown. Not a bad reply from Diane, but just pulling up just a little bit short.
It's a good starter.
Kira Burks had a win, and at the moment looks like 17-6 for Joan Tennant over Brumwyn Torrance.
It's another good bowl by Denise. This should be 2.
Yeah, it should be 2, but weight was spot on with the first one though, Peter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, Wendy's got 1 shot on the rink next door. I can see. So Diane just looking for this 3 foot of weight she just lacked with her last bowl.
I think this is better, but I don't know if she's got the weight on it. It's coming from a fair way out. Yeah, it's a lot better. That'll be second shot at least.
Yep. Yep.
Behave yourself, Mitchell Mears.
Oh, now Mitchie. He's a character, good kid, mate.
Yes, Mitchell. The live streaming audience has gone up by 1 since I got on.
Yes. Yes, like nice bowl there from Denise. thinking about letting Till have a guest appearance, mate, up in Townsville there, Mitchy. Just for you, mate.
Is he going up? No, I'm not going.
Love your work, Mitch. You know that. Tell you what, it's not a bad bowl here from Diane. That's coming.
Back now.
What a great bowl.
Yeah,
Lovely
that's
correction.
A great bowl. That she's the one up there.
Mate, Dwayne, next up is John Hammond and Evan O'Rourke. There's the next game. And the third game is going to be Airlie Beach, which is going to be Amando Isgro up against Algester's Glen Pitt. Should be a crack of a game there.
It's a pretty good head, this one, anyway, Brian.
Oh, absolutely, mate. Look at that.
The furthest bowl away would only be a mat.
Morning, Mr. Bostock. How are you?
Greg? Send it out there again. It's just coming back now. She's got another good bowl here, I think, Brian, the way it's turned.
Yeah, two great bowls, mate.
You can tell
two sensational bowls.
Good bowls by Diane. She goes back to the front, 21-20.
Hey, how good is this going, really? The quality of play is just absolutely outstanding, isn't it?
The crowd went wild.
Absolutely.
City ladies here. From
you can see them all sitting down there. Robbie's got a good shot of them sitting down there now.
Yeah, they start.
All in their club uniforms.
Left of the screen right around to the kookaburra on the scoreboard.
Yes.
It's great to see them support one of their own members.
It really is good to see, isn't it? Yes, there's wonderful support here.
Yeah, they've all had good support, the Mackay district, whoever was been in.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially Sunday in the final with the Mackay Club. It was the biggest crowd we've had. And atmosphere is unbelievable, they reckon, the boys out there playing.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. It was absolutely, it was like a football match.
I think Diane's just missed the grass again here.
It was a bit like where every time Mackay drew a shot was like every time Bruce Kirk sent you off, the crowd just went roared.
And they would have.
Roared with excitement.
I noticed Bruce was out of bed early this morning. He was up and watching.
Okay, we've got Denise on the mat here at the moment. She's not going to be too far away. Just again, look at how much grass
just go
this
across
is
it,
taking.
though. She might take the cake with it. No,
Not
just
quite.
missed it.
Left it behind.
Still a good bowl, though. Good starter.
It must be Maxie or Linny. Yes, Kira has had a win in her first game. I think it was 25-5. She beat Sue Slater from the Chinchilla Bowls Club in the Condamine district.
Yeah, Diane, she's got the weight. She could sit this bowl, otherwise she's going to go right across. She's got to sit the bowl.
Oh. I was watching Kira roll up yesterday, Lynn, and I'll tell you what, she's in fine form. Gee whiz, she played well. She really rolled up exceptionally well.
This should be a good bowl here.
It's not going to be too far away here.
Oh, just a little bit of straight. They should come straight across now. That'll
What
be
a
a
great
shot.
bowl.
It's a great bowl by Denise.
Yeah. Right, Diane, what you got to offer here? Last bowl was spot on.
She brings it back now. She's got a good bowl here.
Not far away. Starts
Start
working
coming.
now. Here it comes.
It turns pretty quick. This is a real good bowl. She's going to be still one down, but it's a good bowl. Just didn't have that weight.
Well, she's actually got another second there, Peter, hasn't she?
Yeah, that's. She would only needed another foot.
Yeah.
Denise decided to change her hand, and I think she's played this pretty good, Brian. If she's got the weight, she might just be a bit short.
Yeah, just pulling up.
Yeah.
Oh, she really is, Max and Lynn. Absolutely sensational.
And have a little niggle at this.
Well, I don't blame her. She's got 2 seconds.
She's got to be. It's just going to stay out.
Yeah,
That's
she got the edge of that. She may have got the result also too. Marty, well, she said there's not much change. Joan Tennant is up 17-8 over Bronwyn Torrance, and Wendy Wilson and Julia Brownie.
That's a good bowl.
Julia is up 18-15 over Wendy. Yeah, that's a great second shot there from Denise.
It's a new leader again. So Denise will go back in front 22-21. They're both on the springboard.
Morning, Michael. How are you, mate? Good to catch up with you there. A while ago up at the Chermside. There's 2 shots. So this has been a very entertaining, but the quality of bowls and the heads produced have been absolutely, absolutely outstanding. No worries at all. Ask and you will receive. Looks like Alex Murta has beaten Amanda by the looks at the board. And they look to be off.
Yeah, there's still 2 games going on, ain't there?
Yeah. Aaron Sheriff has had a win over John Hammond, and looks like the board, it looks like Alex Murta from Mount Isa has had a win over Amanda Isgrove from Airlie Beach.
Ranch had good grass here. Should be a good bowl.
Yep.
It turns good. It's a great start.
Yeah, lovely starter there by Diane. Yes, that's it right. Craig, it is a cracker.
Just a little bit over and a bit wide.
Good on you, Mark. It's a great game, Mark, that's for sure. They've really been peppering this kitty here this morning.
Just going to bring it back in. This will be 2 shots. And Diane's just got it down pat down in this way.
Yes. What a great bowl. Grassline absolutely spot on with those 2 bowls of hers.
Yeah, being an ex-Suburban player, she knows the run of the green coming this way.
Yep, she definitely does, Peter. There's a good weighted bowl there from Denise.
Denise, yeah, it was great.
Just
Great
a
weight.
tad more grass.
There's another good bowl coming in here with Diane. There should be 3. She don't want to move it too far.
Doesn't want to move the kitty.
Yeah. She didn't move it far. 3 inches.
You got that right, mate.
She set it up a little bit there.
Well, there's a shot on here.
Upshot, she can push it back and
there is
get a shot.
There is a bit of a shot on here for her, isn't it? Goes to the forehand now.
But if she misses, she's going to leave a lot of room for Diane to win game.
To win game, yes.
And you'd think after them first 3 bowls she would draw it.
Well, you'd possibly back her.
You'd think so, but then when you got the pressure to win the game, I suppose, you never know.
Anything can happen.
But does the bowler come first?
Big bowl here. Denise
Has got to have a go at her. I don't think she's going to have a choice.
Played very well.
Looks too wide for an upshot. Might better push hers in and get. Oh no, she's pissed it. So she's give Diane at least 3 foot the draw shot to win game.
To win the game. What a game it has been too. Yes, Pam, it has been a great game.
Diane's just got to chuck it out where she's been thrown the first three, and she's...
Hey, Shillo.
Yeah. Denise, Ethel Thompson.
Ethel Thompson says, go Denise. Well, both these girls, I think they both played outstanding here this morning.
I think she's took it too wide. Yeah, she threw it out too wide. That, well, if it comes back, it's only going to beat that bowl on the side. Yeah, it just went too wide. She had to wait.
Yeah.
Wouldn't think it'd count, would you?
I wouldn't think so. But then again, you look at the inside markings of the lines.
I think she only needed a bowl size. That she just went that fraction too wide. Well, they're both sitting inside the line, so it could pull it in the angle.
Yeah, but see
depends on the back one.
But see where the kitty is there, though.
Oh, it's on the other side.
So he's on the other side of the line. That's why I favour that bowl there. So I'm going to take these out. I favour three.
No, I don't think that one's in. It's just...
No.
She's got a major. She's favouring the purple one, Denise. The red one in front there might be a little bit further, we think.
Time will tell. Is this going to be the conclusion of the game, or are we going to play an extra end?
I don't think it is.
It's not an extra end. I should say another end.
I think that one there be just this, might even be a couple of inches. Might not be either.
It's in by a mile. In by a mile. What a colossal game of bowls.
Going on the screen, eh? It's just different when you're looking.
Well, it is. It just goes to show you how deceiving the camera angles can be at times, because I would have backed that red one. Well,
and Denise said straight away the purple one.
Yeah, what a great game. Incredible game of bowls that was. Well, you here for the rest of the day?
Yeah, I've got to take the boys to the airport at lunchtime.
Yep. Then you'll be back?
I'll be back.
Fantastic. Be great to have you on board for the rest of the day.
Yep.
Yeah, great game, wasn't it, Lynn and everybody? I'm glad you enjoyed the telecast. And, of course, this wonderful event could not be brought to you if it wasn't for the sheer generosity of these wonderful sponsors who support our great game. Mackay Regional Council, ASICS Mackay, which is Quality Primary Healthcare, J. Carroll Club Promotion, Henselite, the Choice of Champions, South Rugby League Club up here, of course, is the sister club to South Suburban Bowls Club. Absolutely wonderful sponsors of our wonderful game. And, of course, Bowls Queensland is always sponsored by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and IWE, Innovation with Energy. So we hope everybody, and of course, three absolutely champions who use Henselite bowls and all of their equipment, shirts, shoes, white spray, you name it, they use it. Three absolute legends who all won gold medals at the last Commonwealth Games. That says something for the Henselite products, that's for sure. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Brian Marshall and Robbie Allen, of course Robbie our fearless leader, we wish you a very happy lunchtime. The next game will be starting. Have you got any time on that one, Robbie? I think they're having lunch now, though, aren't they? Lunch after the second one, okay. So probably around about, we're tipping, well, see, they've still got another hour and 2 minutes game on this, and there's still a couple of games being played. But I'd say to be somewhere around about 11 or quarter past, I'm assuming, will be the start of the next game. Be no later than that, I'm saying. So just could be earlier. So just listen to the pings, and we'll have you back on air. Enjoy your bowls and support your club. Thank you very much.
Hey, do you remember that place we always talked about? You know, the place where kangaroos play down on the sand? And the forests are so ancient that they start to grow houses of their own? Remember, you said you wanted to drive all the way down to the edge where the desert meets the sea.
And you said you wanted to see the stars shine brighter in the skies than ever before, and that when you looked out towards the horizon, all you wanted to see was blue.
I think we just found it.
Lawn bowls. Wish I found it earlier. What a game.